Hello and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. It's February 10th, 1946.
And we are wrapping up Germanic hegemony of the planet.
We're at war with the Entente in World War III, also called World War I Part 2 by some continuity sticklers. And we are finishing up taking out the remaining French forces over here in Rommel's...
We could give you a complicated recap as to why we ended up at war with the Entente, but the best summary is WTF.
Yeah.
I have no idea how they thought this was going to go, but...
The last roughly 3 weeks of this playthrough were recorded in one sitting. So any comments that you've left on like the last 9 episodes, we are now taking those into account. Such as the fact that we fucked up the peace conference by giving everything to New England. We will do it properly this next time, because we were going to conquer them again anyway. So let's go ahead and unpause the game.
Now, we tried to create a world where there was room for other powerful nation states other than us. I mean, that's what happened.
Right.
We wanted superpower and hegemony. We didn't want domination. What the Entente has forced our hand in, however, is domination.
Yeah, exactly.
The stage will be set for the Kaiser in space by our complete frickin' world domination because we have no choice.
For those of you who have not heard yet, we are continuing this playthrough into Stellaris with the Star Kaiser, and it's going to be pretty epic.
Yep, we're gonna finish this off probably in the next 2 or 3 episodes, to be blunt, and
depending on how long the invasion of the U.S. takes.
It won't take long. The U.S. is not going to be ready to. Did you see how fast it fell apart to Canada?
Yeah.
Less than 3 months of playtime ago.
Yeah.
Like, this is not going to be difficult.
Looks like a big sandstorm sweeping through this area. I'm glad we're not up there anymore, because that's bad for our tanks. And I think we're about to wrap this up. I can't imagine they have that many more forces in Africa. I wish we could pin down where their fleets are, but really once we take Britain, they're not going to have a lot of ability to project power across the Atlantic.
And Ireland, remember?
Oh, and
because Ireland was very foolish in joining
there's these colonial areas. In the Caribbean.
The war will be over when New England, United States, and Britain falls.
Oh, wow, there we go. That just all transferred over occupation to Middle Africa. And, let's take Ivory Coast.
Let's start planning Sea Lion. Our forces down here are doing fine.
That's true. We should start planning our
Sea Lion 2, Electric Boogaloo.
So, last time we had trouble around Cardiff. I think maybe we should hit East Anglia like we did before, because we saw success here, but maybe land our second group of forces
in Scotland.
Closer to York and, what is this little town here? Probably not a little town. Hull.
Yeah, let's do it.
Lots of shipyards there. So we can go ahead and... I think we'll probably pause the recording for this part.
Yep. We're back with battle plans drawn.
We are back. Yes, we're gonna hit the west coast this time since we had some trouble with Wales before.
Our allies are invading Ireland, BT Dubs. If you saw that over there.
Yeah, Ukraine is invading Ireland, so that's great for them. Tripolitania and Italian Federation have signed a white peace.
No idea why Tripolitania got to survive that.
They must have been fighting over something. Over bullshit. Is Rommel still doing his job theoretically?
Yes.
I mean,
he's just very tired.
Yeah. Go do whatever. We'll fold them back into the main army. We are low. We keep getting low oil warnings because of them hitting our shipping. At this point, we just kind of want to finish this war up. I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue.
So the Irish fought off the Ukrainian attempt on their mainland.
But that'll distract their forces, which is nice.
Absolutely.
And if we can hit them across the Irish Sea, that will be very good for us. Lots of naval combat.
How's our industry doing, by the way? Like, is it keeping up? infrastructure and whatnot.
Yeah, let's see. We need... Triad Syndicate took 2 states. The Legation City was annexed. The Triads are doing Triad stuff.
Yep, they're mopping up.
Oh, by the way, I promised somebody that we would... where are they? Yemen. I promised that we would release Xinjiang Tiangao as a, or however you pronounce that, as a subject nation. Release his puppet. There we go.
Why not?
The Chinese Republic. Profits from legation cities are no longer available. Well, screw you, comment person who made us do that. I hope you like your reduced border gore. No, I'm not actually mad. We're fine.
We dominate the planet.
Yeah.
Like at this point, it's funny because we rule the world like no actual historical nation.
Minister supports his ideology. I think that's okay. We want to stay above 80%. Let's use our influence to revert his changes.
Okay, so we're gonna need that conscription law to pass here soon, though.
Yeah. We can probably just pass it now. Well,
yeah, we need 300. Remember?
Do we need 300?
We do. Oh, we don't.
Yeah, extensive conscription. We don't need it. For some reason, we were waiting to save up to 300. I don't remember why.
Let's use it. I see no reason why not.
2.35 million.
There we go. That will be enough. Yeah. More than enough.
And we are still building up towards jet bombers, I think, but it's been so long. All right, industry is finished. Engineering.
Nukes are finished.
Nukes are finished. We need to start building reactors. That's what we need to be doing. So let's go to construction. Let's add some more civilian factories over here. And then let's start building nuclear freaking bombs. In Posen, maybe?
Sure.
And let's see, 15, yeah, that's good. Infrastructure. We were also expanding our infrastructure. At this point, maybe Hanover would be a good place to do that.
A good play, yeah.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh, and we have a research slot free. I was going to see, okay, we have the best landing craft. Air Doctrine.
Finish it.
One left. All right.
Ukraine landed again. Look at that.
Ukrainians are scrappy. Everyone was giving us shit.
They're great allies.
Everyone was giving us shit for giving them all of Russia, but look, they're pulling their weight.
They are, and it's not like we can administrate all of Russia. Like
exactly.
Realistically, that would be a headache of colossal proportions.
They've taken Cork, which is a major Irish port.
Of course, dude. Of course we would have given it to our Baltic Sea allies, the Soviet Union. Of course we would have. That's just too much. Eventually, there aren't enough Germans with the administration and economic experience to minister all the nations we're conquering. So
exactly. Make sure, we still hold utter naval dominance all around.
And I love that military strategy on behalf of the Ukrainians. They took like 8 different attacks from the Irish, beat them back, and now they're immediately counterattacking when the pressure was off themselves. I think they might take Ireland by themselves.
It's possible, yeah. Is there anyone else we can get any significant amount of oil from? Iran, maybe.
Iran.
Japan.
These guys have yet to mess with us. So
yeah, that should help our oil shortfall somewhat, at least.
This world in 2200 will probably have a healthy supply of anime because I don't view curb stomping Japan in our immediate future.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously the Kaiserreich will become the world government at some point, but if Japan cooperates, they will be largely spared of the worst of it. So yeah, we're getting ready. We're about 34 days away. So in June of
more landings. Look, Ireland is getting pummeled.
Although they just allowed themselves.
But someone else invaded. Someone else took Dublin.
Flanders, Wallonia. Yeah, the Ukrainian invasion is going to get overrun because they didn't hold Cork. They overextended themselves. But look,
Flanders broke
out. The
freaking
Dutch and the Finns.
The Finns. We're not going to even need to touch Ireland. I don't think.
I hope not. It would have been nice if they could have coordinated their attack with the Bismarck class.
That's
awesome. Which means we can now get...
the Hindenburg class.
Hindenburg, yep. Battle shifts. So we can set that to... We'll let that finish, but we'll only make one more of them, and then we'll start building some port strikes.
Okay, so the these naval invasions aren't succeeding in Ireland, but they are costing the Irish troops
sinking
resources.
a lot of our. They're sinking a lot of our submarines, but.
Well, we're gonna finish them. We're gonna remove them from the war now.
14 days away. We're 2 weeks from Operation Sea Lion 2. Electric Boogaloo.
God, every German commander must be so flippin' irritated.
Sultanate of Malaysia has capitulated. Are they in our faction?
I guess they were.
Who did they capitulate to? Oh, okay. So Indonesia's part of the Entente.
And is just hopping around. Go
so
for
is
it.
Australia.
We might have to take them too.
Oh, and the Dominion of India has yeah, they have to go through the co-prosperity sphere to get any further, though. All right. Well, we'll handle all of this in time.
Yes, we will.
That'll be the freaking victory lap. Will be freaking Australia and Indochina.
Of course it will.
Yeah.
They're not going to have...
Bhutan has capitulated. Tibet and Japan have signed a white peace. We have finished our research on...
most of what we need navally.
Was it a destroyer that we just researched?
I think so. Let's just keep
going with destroyers. Yeah.
We'll keep going down boats. Let's finish the tech tree. It's probably the game will probably take long enough for us to need to do that.
Yeah, so we're gonna build one more York class. Oh yeah, what else is outdated? Oh yeah, because these guys we're building one more of them before we switch over. We also have a major resource shortage in tungsten right now for some reason. Oh, because we were getting it all from Malaysia. Indochina can send us some tungsten. Who else has tungsten? Ukraine has a shitload of tungsten. We will take all of your tungsten.
Yes, we will.
That was actually a wise move by them to cripple our tungsten supply. 4 more days. We've done this before, you guys. Invading Britain has become a tradition, and we're gonna go ahead and do it again. Let's make sure. So is Rommel done?
Almost.
He's almost done.
Moving in the desert's a pain, especially with how much these guys are hurting at this point.
It is 1 a.m. on the 4th of June, 1946, and we are on
our way.
Launching Sea Lion 2.
Hit it. Hit it.
Let's turn down to speed 4 so we can actually micromanage this a little bit better. Once again, we have taken the dockyards outside London with little opposition, and I think we should just include London in our attack order this time.
Yep.
So we'll take East Anglia, and we will take the city of London proper.
I don't see how they're going to stop us, to be honest with you.
Move.
The first time they had the entirety of the British military remaining, the syndicalist British military remaining.
And we'll aggressively execute battle plans. Lightning War, mofos. We've taken South London.
Yep, and now we blob.
Okay, so these guys have landed. Let's just get super aggressive with this. Let's try to take Newcastle and Leeds and all the surrounding terrain that's not shitty and Hull. And we will assign all of you guys to this. Aggressive, execute. Go. Our landing in Scotland has gone successfully.
Just take Scotland.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and draw an offensive line that includes basically everything. All the important parts anyway.
Finish this.
Aggressively execute.
Will the Irish deal with our allies?
Yeah. Take this real quick for me, if you would. London's a tough nut to crack, as always, as expected.
And as expected, Scotland is not, because
Yeah.
they did not have substantial forces garrisoned within it.
Yes. We have supplies now. We've taken a port in Scotland. We are working on taking a port in the Midlands to use as a foothold for that invasion. We almost have it. We just need to take Hull, and our supply situation up here is solved. They're pouring men into Hull to defend Hull, and we have it. Alright, and somehow we got encircled up here, so please don't do that. Let's go to medium battle plan execution. I feel like these guys are too dumb to not get themselves killed horribly. The nearly bungled invasion of Scotland. Yeah. I don't know why they're moving along the south coast, but as long as they're still taking territory... Oh, we have London. We have taken London. Now, of course, we will need to invade Canada itself, because the UK government we are currently fighting is still based in Canada, despite the fact that they retook the home islands.
They've been based in Canada for 30 years.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be something that they would easily...
get to immediately, yeah. Alright. Profits from legation cities no longer available. Terrible news, our investments in the legation cities have been expropriated by the occupying forces, cutting out one source of income for our homeland. There's nothing we can do. Consumer goods factories, 10% factory output, minus 10 for 10 years. Political power, minus 40. And the triads get minus 100 relations gains. Investment seized. Or...
We can go to war with them.
It looks like they both do the same thing. That might be bugged.
Yeah. I say not to tolerate the audacity.
Alright. Audacity will not be tolerated. It's a good audio editing program, but, you know, it crashes a lot, and, you know, we don't want that. Are these guys out of supply? Because if they are, you should be focusing on making sure that you don't run out of supplies. I don't know if that's difficult for you to understand, but we will step in as commanders-in-chief.
And make sure that you get how this is supposed to work.
Yes. Okay, once we blobbed a little bit more, I think we can set these guys back on aggressive. They were just being a little bit dumb, is the only problem there.
This is true.
Just a little bit dumb. We've got a nice buffer around London. I think we've got a nice frontage up here. Yeah. Oh,
our forces
how long have we had a research slot open?
Our forces in Scotland are struggling. I wonder why.
Because the terrain is absolutely awful.
Yeah, that's true.
For attackers.
But it's occupying forces, which we like.
Yeah.
So.
And they allowed part of our army to get cut off. Why are you like this?
Although, props be to those troops down there who were encircled,
Yeah.
who just carved their way through 3 British divisions
Pretty
to get some more
much.
supplies.
Yeah. Why are you like this? Alright, we're making sure we're not getting too overextended in any specific spot. You guys, okay, this is how this works. See how they're trapped against the coast with nowhere to go? That means that you kill them, and then you wipe them out, and you close off that front so you can be redistributed to other places where you're needed. Also, if you could take Bristol, that would be great. I think if we grab a small task group here...
That's enough.
To go finish off Cornwall. Just go ahead and loop right around there. That closes off another front. And then... you guys should not be attacking this direction. You should actually be coordinating with your brethren down here.
I think they're busy.
To unite the fronts. See what did I tell you? See? See, there you go. There you go. And now we have all of the Southern Highlands in our control, basically. All right. These guys are going to be out of supply. Oh, they still do have a port. They're still in a shitty strategic position though, so we should be able to sweep them into the sea without too much difficulty. Some pushback happening.
Oh, they're trying, but they're getting whomped every time they try.
Yeah. We have Bristol. Do not extend yourselves too far beyond Bristol until we have secured Bristol, would be my preference.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Which, since we're the Kaiser, our preference should really be the only one that matters to you, actually.
Yep, unite the front.
Unite the front, and then we'll sweep in and crush these guys because they'll be totally out of supply. You there. Yeah, they've got divisions retreating. Hell yeah!
You gotta love our incredibly competent military machine here as it just rampages.
Cut off.
You gotta love our amazing military machine here as it just annihilates a world power. Like, twice.
Yeah.
Twice what would be one of the most difficult, like, invasions in possible, even feasible. We've kind of managed to go off without a hitch.
They're pushing us back in the south, so here's what I think we need to do.
I would finish the destruction of their forces there.
Yeah, we need to lock this shit up quick. Auswerken indeed. We need to start closing down fronts. That's what we need to do.
Yep, consolidation is the name of the game.
Hearts of Iron 4 is the name of the game, but yeah.
I mean the metaphor, but
figuratively speaking, consolidation is the name of the game. Philosophically speaking, rather. Do we have
Sun
naval
Tzu,
invasions?
mother.
Oh, it's just warning us that we lost submarines, and since we happen to be close to the water, it's making that warning super fucking loud. Because positional audio cues are a thing that game designers enjoy using. And I enjoy them as well. They add depth to the soundscape of a game, which is something that is often underestimated.
Word.
Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, East Anglia. Let's wrap this up so that we don't lose to a counterattack from Cornwall. Looks like we have some Ukrainians here just standing around at a port.
Great. Great job, guys.
Enjoying some fish and chips. Alright, so now, once this is wrapped up, we can form 2 task groups.
And Ireland has been invaded again.
Yeah, they're still pushing it back.
The partitioning of Britain.
After defeating what?
I think it's bugged because we took Britain.
Let's do minus 240.
Create a loyal Britain. How about?
Create a loyal Britain. Sure.
Yep.
German Empire.
There's no better one.
United Kingdom becomes owner and controller of Wales. Okay. Or divide the island between England, Scotland, and Wales.
Create a loyal Britain, man.
Okay. This might bug out the game. If it does, we're Oh, holy shit! Did you see that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so wait.
Germanic UK.
James Hope of the Labour Party is now head of a constitutional monarchy that is fighting against their own king.
Yup.
I know a lot of people want to see an invasion of the U.S. I'm considering, we'll let you vote after this episode if you want us to just skip to Stellaris after we defeat Britain and start up our Great War game.
Which will be Russia.
Because at this point, this is so bugged. Like,
yeah, we have broken. To be fair, another patch has come out, another version.
Yes,
but we have broken this much earlier version,
and partly because we were doing things in a way that that's not what I wanted to do. Gosh, dang it! I hate it when I accidentally in everything.